it then. Let's leave it. We want jobs. Ron DeSanctimonious is a raging opponent of Iowa ethanol. He spent his entire time in Congress angrily railing against ethanol and fighting to terminate the renewable fuel standard. That's things that are very good for you. Now he's on his way to changing his view. Remember this, he'll come out in favor of ethanol, but I don't even think he's going to be in second place much longer. In one state, he's in fifth place, 5. But they said, don't fight him, sir. Please don't fight him. Even though he was totally disloyal, even though he did that, don't fight him, sir. But I said, no, you have to fight. You have to fight to win sometimes, right? You have to fight to win. And when people are disloyal, when you get somebody elected and then they go and announce that they're essentially going to run, you fight him. He's a Republican, sir. I said, I don't care. I couldn't care less. And we hit him very hard. He's actually heading south pretty soon, I think. And you have some other people, but and I've heard. I don't want to speak out of turn. My people, my geniuses just told me back. Not my geniuses haven't predicted that much. My prediction rate is much better, but they say they're going to cancel all the debates after Miami. That's what I hear. Makes sense, right? You know, when you're up 62 points, what's the purpose of this thing? They said, why isn't Trump debating? Trump should debate. He should debate. I said, wait a minute. I'm up 62 points. I'm going against a guy named, I call him Ada Hutchinson, a nasty guy. He's at 0. Chris Christie's at 2 points. Sloppy Chris. Another one's at 1, 2. They're averaging like 3. And I'm almost at 7. I'm up by 60 points, more than 60 points. Why do you debate? These people, that's right, you want to elect a smart president, not a stupid president, right? And you know what I did last debate? I went and I had a big meeting in Michigan with the United Auto Workers of America and others. And I told them, I said, you know, you guys are working on your hourly wage. That's not your problem. Your problem is the electric vehicle craziness that Biden is putting on everybody. Not one car will be made in America within 2 years. And you got to be careful because and today I read their new platform is they don't care about anything. They just don't want that to happen. And if I want gasoline, if I feel like driving for cross country, I don't want to stop 37 times. I don't want to stop 37 times. It's crazy. So now the United Auto Workers, I see their biggest thing is the whole EV, they call it, electric vehicle thing. And I hope I helped them. But I went there because their leadership should endorse me. They shouldn't. Now, they probably won't because they've endorsed Democrats for the last 290 years, about 200 years prior to cars coming out. They endorse. It's automatic. It's like you endorse the Democrat. But I said, how can they endorse? I told these to the workers because the workers are going to be with me 95%. But why should Sean Fain or whoever, I don't know the gentleman, they're trying to put these auto workers out of business. They've lost 40% of their car industry, and not with me, by the way. They were coming back. But over the last 20, 25 years, you know, Mexico took 30% of our car industry away, our car manufacturing industry away. Why would they not endorse me? The Democrats allowed this to happen, but they're in bed with them. You know, I can't imagine what would happen. Not a pretty sight, is it? But they're in bed with them. But I think the auto workers are with me because I'm explaining to them. And if they vote for me, I'm now getting out of the farming stuff for a second, if you don't mind, because you got a lot of people watching on television. If you auto workers don't vote for me, you're not going to have an industry left because they're going to put you out. And if you do, we will double up on our car manufacturing. We're going to double up because we'll tariff cars coming in if they're looking to compete with us, just like we did with Mexico. We said we want 28,000 soldiers, or we're going to put tariffs on the cars that you stole. I mean, they stole 30%, 32 to be exact, of our car industry, of our car manufacturing industry over a couple of decades. Biden's insane electric vehicle mandates will totally decimate gas-powered cars. And if it happens, Iowa ethanol is dead. You know, it's dead. You're not going to be needing ethanol. You're not going to be needing gasoline. And you're going to never take a trip that's more than 12 minutes from your house. It's not going to, You know what else are going to die? Hotels are going to die. But the greatest business there is, in fact, I may not run for president. I may drop out to go into this business. No, I may. I'm sorry. You know what the business is? I'll tell you why, because it's so... The car tow truck business. I'm going to open up a massive, all over the country, tow trucks so that when they run out of their energy, I'll tow those suckers right back home. All right? So if you see me drop out, that could be the only reason I drop out, right? When I'm back in the White House, I will